everyone. My name is Sanjay Singh and I welcome all of you to this online session on Azure Administration. So in this lecture, in this video, we are going to discuss about how to add data disk on Azure VM. So if you have to add data disk to your Azure virtual machine, how you will add your data disk through portal or through PowerShell. So, or if you have any existing disk, so how you will add your existing disk as well. So let me switch to my portal where I already have one virtual machine. Let me open my virtual machine and let me go to disk section where I have one data disk, one OS disk which is attached to my virtual machine. Now I'm going to add data disk to this VM. So if we need to add data disk, what we can do, we can create simply a disk from here, which we can let me open a duplicate tab. So what you can do, simply you can create, you need to assume that you already have one disk, data disk. So you need to click on add, where you would be able to add data disk from this section. Similarly, what we can do, we can create and attach a new data disk from this portal. So attach an existing disk. If you have like you already have one data disk, so which you can attach from this option, attach an existing data disk. So let me show you first of all through portal, then I'm going to show you through PowerShell as well, so you would be able to understand how to attach your disk through PowerShell as well. So we need to click on create and attach a new disk. So we need to select here learn logical unit number, so where we would be able to attach 64 disks on this compute size, compute SKU. So you would be able to see that this would be the number of learns which I can attach to my resource, correct, to my VM. Similarly, I need to specify my disk name, which would be like VM1 underscore data disk 0. Then storage type, so we have premium SSD, we have standard SSD, we have standard HDD. So that is totally up to you which storage type you are going to attach. So if you are going to use premium SSD, you will get better performance as compared to another storage type, correct. So you will get better IOPS here. So size, I'm going to use 4 GB size here for my virtual machine, and encryption would be platform managed key. If you want, you can use your customer managed keys as well here. So let me click on save. So this disk will be attached to my, it will be created by Azure, and this would be attached to my virtual machine, and you would be able to see the disk is created and updating my virtual machine, and this would be done into a few minutes. So we need to wait for this, and this would be done. Now I'm going to show you how we are going to add disk through PowerShell. So for PowerShell, I need to open PowerShell on my system. So let me open PowerShell ISC. And first of all, I need to connect my system. I need to authenticate myself. So we have attached one disk through portal. Now I am going to attach another disk through PowerShell, correct. So let me open my PowerShell window where I am going to browse one script which I have already created for adding disk. So in this script, you would be able to see we need to provide one variable for our resource group. So resource group in which my VM, So let me specify my resource group name, which would be demo, my virtual machine name, which is VM1. Let me check. Yes, so that is VM1. So this would be the variable for my virtual machine. Similarly, I need to create one variable for location. Then my storage type, I'm going to use premium LRS. If you are going to use standard SSD, so you will specify standard LRS, correct? So data disk name, where my data disk name would be my VM name. It will use my, there is one variable which is my virtual machine name, then plus disk name. So this would be VM1 underscore data disk 1, just because 0 we have already used. Then disk configuration. So in disk configuration, what it will do, it will use a new AZ disk, where my storage type and the variables which we have created you need to use, and you need to specify your disk size, which would be 4 GB in my case. Similarly, I need to create one variable for data disk 1. So new AZ disk, and my disk name, it will use variable here, then disk, so it will use disk configuration, and then resource group, it will use resource group variable. Similarly, I need to create one variable for virtual machine, where it will get the virtual machine configuration, then resource group of my virtual machine, then it will add the data disk into my virtual machine, and this would be my variable for disk 1, and this will be attached to logical unit number 1. Then let me scroll down, it will update your VM configuration. Okay, where you will get updated configuration, you will get the newly added or newly attached data disk on your virtual machine. So let me run the script, so you would be able to see that it will create one new data disk which will be attached to your virtual machine and which will be updated. So let me run this script. Let's do one thing, let's go to your portal, where you can refresh, and you would be able to see there would be a LUN1 which will be added here. So logical unit number 1 which is added here, VM1 data disk 1, premium SSD LRS, and size is 4 GB, which is added here, correct, through PowerShell. So that's how you would be able to add more data disk into your Windows virtual machine or Linux virtual machine. Now later, what you can do, you can use a Windows feature, storage feature, where you would be able to create a storage, or you can use this disk as a iSCSI as well within your Windows virtual machine, correct? So that is totally up to you how you are going to manage these data disk inside your virtual machine. So thank you guys, thanks for watching my videos. Please like, comment and share. Thank you.